Good day everyone. Today I am going to discuss about the gender fair or non-sexist education. The term gender discrimination refers to the unfair or inconsistent treatment of a person or group of people based on their gender. It becomes contentious for the state as well as the church. Due to gender inequality, this generation has dealt with a wide range of problems. Additionally, as this report will explore, gender fair and non-sexist education is crucial. That is why it will be going to discuss. The students anticipate that after this report, they will be able to identify a problem that was brought on by gender discrimination and understand what gender fair education is. Based on DE USA 1995, gender fair education involves the experiences, perceptions, and perspectives of girls and women, as well as boys and men. So, gender fair education includes the insights and points of view of youth, both men and women. These people like us have a big role in gender fair education. So we have here principles. First, men and women are born equal, and so they must be given equal opportunities to develop their potential. Men and women must be given equal opportunity to reach their potential because they are created equal. Second, all students have the right to a gender fair learning environment. Third, all education programs and career decisions should be based on the students' interests and abilities regardless of gender. So regardless of gender, all educational plans and career choices should take the students' interests and skills into account. Fourth, gender fair education incorporates issues of social class, culture, ethnicity, religion, sexual orientation, and age. Social status, culture, race, religion, sexual orientation, and age are all factors in gender fair education. Fifth, gender fair education requires sensitivity, determination, commitment, and vigilance. Sensitivity, perseverance, commitment, attentiveness, and determination are all necessary for gender fair education. And finally, we have the foundation of gender fair education is the cooperation and collaboration among students, educational organizations, and other relevant institutions. The cooperation and collaboration between students, educational organizations, and other pertinent institutions forms the basis of gender fair education. Philippine schools' gendered curriculum. The patriarchal ideology is supported and spread through the formal education system. Before, there's the school wherein female are not allowed to enroll because for them, education is for male only. Under Spanish colonial control, the first churches ran schools and post-secondary educational institutions were founded in the 1600s. So women were not permitted to attend school and only male instructors were allowed to enroll in training programs according to the Spanish Royal Educational Decree of 1863, which created the public school system in the Philippines. Fernandez 1998 has this to say: women must have wombs 100 times bigger than their body size, such that they can beget thousands of male children with one or two females only. This would explain the scarcity of females and the overwhelming presence of males in recorded history. So that they may give birth to thousands of male infants using just one or two females, they must have wombs that are 100 times larger than their physical size. This would account for being not enough of females and the predominance of males throughout recorded history. Women do nothing but watch while men single-handedly make history as conquering heroes, national liberators, victorious generals, benevolent monarchs, wise lawgivers, and some such. Women merely observe as males write history on their own as conquest, heroes, national liberators, successful generals, benign rulers, and smart lawmakers. Some women on a few occasions assist men in history making as when they sew a flag made from their skirt which the men raise over a conquered territory, or when they use their feminine charms on the enemy to ferret out military or state secrets. Next, a few women on rare occasions make history somehow, and that is because they are not truly women in the first place, but men in women's bodies. It means because they are males in women's bodies rather than real women, a select few women occasionally create history in some way. So we have masculine feminine positioning in Asian history. In debates of Asian history, the victory of democracy against communism is frequently brought up. So Leogardo, 1988, for instance, argued that Asian countries achieve actual freedom by rejecting communism. In Latouriette, 1967, the backward or female Far East and the male technologically modern West are projected. And now we have promoting gender-fair teaching strategies. Gender-fair educators advocate the following. First, committed to learning and practicing equitable teaching by being committed to improving the needs and welfare of both male and female students. Become committed to understanding and putting into practice equitable teaching by focusing on enhancing the needs and welfare of both male and female students. Second, use gender-specific terms to market opportunities. When marketing opportunities, use language particularly to gender. For instance, if a technology fair is intended to appeal to women, make obvious and specific mention of women. Many women presume that language that is gender neutral in domains outside the norm refers to men. Third, modify content, teaching style, and assessment practices to make non-traditional subjects more relevant and interesting for female and female students. So change the topic matter, the instructional approach, and the evaluation procedures to make unconventional subjects more appealing and relevant for female students. Fourth, recognize comments received from female students and explore social, moral, and environmental impacts of decisions, especially those that would affect women. So it means that perceive remarks got from female students and investigate social, moral, and natural effects of choices, particularly those that would influence ladies. Fifth, when establishing relevance of material, consider the different interests and life experiences that girls and boys may have. So while laying out significance of material, consider the various interests and valuable encounters that young ladies and young men might have. And finally, we have design lessons to explore many perspectives and to use different sources of information, refer to male and female experts. It means that plan examples to investigate numerous viewpoints and to utilize various well springs of data, allude to male and female specialists. As indicated by Seigel, 1995, human beings are gendered emotionally, psychologically, and politically because most families are based on gendered relations of inferiority and superiority. So Seigel wanted to say that based on how the families identify who are the inferiority and superiority or being a prevalence inside the house, human beings are emotionally, psychologically, and politically gendered or becomes discriminate based on their gender. It means that gendered were started in the house and we could see that in the family. All in all, social status, culture, race, religion, gender preference, and age are all factors in gender-fair education. Sensitivity, perseverance, commitment, attentiveness, and determination are all necessary for gender-fair education. For a basic truth, men and women are born equal. All of them have right to a gender-fair learning environment, education programs, and career decisions with regards on their gender. Gender-fair education is affiliation with the students, educational organizations, and other relevant institutions. Moreover, to have a gender-fair education, teaching strategies were introduced. First, be committed to learning and practicing equitable teaching. Second, use gender-neutral language. Third, consider females in creating content, teaching style, and assessment practices. Fourth, recognize females' point of view. Fifth, count on the interest and life experiences of both boys and girls. Finally, make lessons that explore various perspectives. In designing lessons, getting information must come from male and female experts in terms of gender fair.